Frances, do you want to introduce yourself? Because you, not everybody may know that now that you're a member of the MCBD team. For those that don't know, I think most people were used to Becky Flansburgh, who she is rotating out. She's been doing this just for years. I mean, when I was just a co-host, she was really, I know for me, she was the main contact. So she's, we're saying goodbye to her. Well, not goodbye, but she's not going to be on MCBD, but she'll still be, you know, around. But and now Frances is going to be stepping in to fill those big shoes.
Yes, tell me about it. Those are big shoes to fill, but of course, you know, she's been very helpful with this transition. I'm excited. And just as you, I was a long-time co-host from the beginning, you know, and reviewing books as well. So I'm super excited to be the project manager. So of course, you know, there's so many good things coming, you know, and I'm excited and a little nervous at the same time because Becky, you know, she is just fabulous and she's done so much for MCBD. So I hope to do at least a quarter of what she's been doing.
Well,
yeah,
welcome.
so Becky has been with us for 9 years. And we're so
Wow.
proud of her because she has always wanted to be a writer. And she's basically grown this business as kind of like a personal historian. And so she gave us like 6 months transition. She's been helping us sort of document everything and make sure we have all the assets, all the resources, that it got cleanly transferred and saved. She's been training everyone. All of us have been sort of shadowing her for 6 months. So we're really proud of her transition. We're going to miss her a lot. She truly was the heart, the soul, and the backbone of Multicultural Children's Book. There's a reason why everyone's like, oh, I know Becky from it, because Becky was, she called herself Chief Elf. She called herself project manager. She was the person who did everything and did everything well.
Yeah.
But we're so excited.
I was just going to say, the thing that's impressed me is as I've started to have more contact with our sponsors and the authors, is that they all have this very personal connection with her. Everybody, you know, like they chat with her, they know her, like she really understands or understood like all of the authors and the sponsors that we had, and then and really cared. And that was one thing she emphasized to us, like she's transitioning now, but she still really cares about the mission and the, you know, what we're doing with MCBD. So I think that really showed in her work.
Yeah, we're lucky. But also Frances is like, we're so thankful to have Frances. I don't know if you know her blog. She has a wonderful blog, Discovering the World Through My Son's Eyes. She shares a lot of Puerto Rican and Latino culture. She was a longtime board member of Multicultural Kid Blogs. She's getting her graduate degree. Tell us more about your graduate.
I graduated.
Oh, you graduated! Oh my goodness. Okay, so what was your graduate degree in?
A master's in education, languages, Spanish.
So, I mean, wow.
Yeah.
On top of that, an incredible son, an incredible mother.
Thank you.
Just sharing resources. You'll see a lot of Frances's book reviews and her book list, because twice a year I update our giant resource of, you know, anyone who's trying to find diverse books. We have that resource on our website, and it's just basically like a list of lists that I hand curate. And I went through Discovering the World Through My Son's Eyes, and I was like, we need this one, we need this one. I was looking for quite some time.
What's interesting, Mia, that it started off me documenting, you know, actually discovering the world through my son's eyes, you know, when he was 4 years old. And now it's become a resource for multicultural parenting, books, diverse books. Of course, a lot of Puerto Rican and Latino too, but it's become like a one-stop, you know, resource for multicultural parenting and books as well.
Yes, absolutely.
And teaching Spanish. I mean, we should also mention she's quite an accomplished and very popular teacher on OutSchool. My kids have taken several classes from her, and they love Miss Frances and taking. She has such creative classes in such a way we did. Yeah, she's really a wonderful teacher.
Oh, so is that something that someone can sign up for, or is it like private lessons, or how does that work, Frances?
I do both. I do private lessons, and I also do group lessons on OutSchool. And then out school, they're more like fun, creative, hands-on classes. My private lessons are someone who wants, their child to learn more Spanish, mostly heritage speakers, mama and papa are Latino, but they didn't really, talk a lot of Spanish at home. So that's when I come in, But yes, I teach private and I also teach on out school, and I have my blog. So yeah, I wear many hats.